Oh, apparently this guy, Russian, is going to play. Everybody make big deal. I said, who's this guy? I don't remember. I don't know. Who is that? And then somebody remind me. So, oh, Bubba, Bubba, oh, Bubba, come here. Game 5. You know, 5 seconds left. You did a thing. He did not do a thing. I did the thing. Because I'm Bubba.
The Florida Panthers have won the Stanley Cup.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1,
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
All right, Panther fans. So we got the Utah Hockey Club tonight, and we got the Rat tonight, the debut of Brad Marchand with the Florida Panthers. And of course, he's with Sam Bennett. Now, that's Chucky's spot. So I would assume that when Chucky comes back, hopefully, game 1 of the playoffs, that Marchand will move down next to Lundell and Luosterainen, because Sam Miskevich ain't going anywhere. Now, Bubba's going to get the start, right, Bubba? Bubba's doing fine. We'll be good that way. Now, Utah lost 42-0 last night to the Lightning, so they should be good and pissed off tonight. Figure a 2-1 game, right? We'll just have to scratch and claw our way out, and everybody will say, see, Tampa's better because they won 8-1 or 8-0, and we could barely beat Utah. I don't care. We're the champs. That's all that matters right now. Now, we could end the night in first place, second place, third place. I don't want to be on the noon stream tomorrow, everybody panicking with us being in third place. So let's get 2 points tonight. Let's play good on defense. By the way, it looks like the practice pairs, he put Balinskis back with Mikkola on the second pair. So there's that. Now, as long as Balinskis, as long as Balinskis stops giving away the puck, defensively, he's been at least adequate this year. Warnfoot, on the other hand, you don't know what you're going to get with him. I mean, one day he's got a ponytail, the next day he shaved his head. Very inconsistent, which I suppose is why he's on his third team, despite being a first-round draft pick. That said, let's just get 2 points. All right, it's Marchand's first game. He's with Bennett. It's going to be such an interesting combination because Bennett and Sam Miskevich are just going to be like speed demons, and I just wonder how far behind the play. Is it going to be like Barkov, Yager, and Huberdeau? Remember that? When like Barkov and Huberdeau would zip into the zone, and then like 5 minutes later, they all be just smoking a doobie, waiting for Yager to get his big ass into the zone. I don't think it's going to be like that, but I guess if they play with Chucky, how slow can Marchand be? We'll put it that way. All right, Panthers, let's get 2. All right, so today I want to talk to you about the sponsor of this video that you are watching, Southern New Hampshire University. Now, if you have considered a possible career in sports management, or you're just kind of at that point where you're thinking about what your first career might be, Southern New Hampshire University has you covered with their sports management degree program. Now, SNHU is an accredited and fully online school allowing you to complete your degree when it's convenient for you. Not only does SNHU have 6 flexible 8-week terms per year, but you can also tap into their network of graduates already working in sports-related organizations. Financial aid is available for those who qualify,
and you may be able to transfer up to 90 credits towards an undergraduate degree. Best part, SNHU is nonprofit, which allows them to be radically affordable with one of the lowest tuition rates in the nation. As an added benefit, SNHU courses are taught by faculty with real-life experience. So you're going to get to connect with people who already are in the industry, and once you graduate, SNHU will be there to help you when you start searching for your first job. Now, as every sports fan knows, almost all of the major sports leagues have expansion in mind. Simple math tells us that this will lead to more jobs in the sports management industry. It's been suggested that jobs in sports management could increase by almost 10% in the coming years.
A degree from SNHU positions you to be able to take advantage of that trend as leagues expand and positions open up.
The innovation that combines online flexibility and incredibly affordable tuition make SNHU the perfect choice to begin your career in sports management today. Now, to learn more about Southern New Hampshire University and how you can get started in their sports management degree program, simply click the link that's in the description of this video or go to snhu.edu/fluffy. You have no idea how many times it took me to get that line right. Thanks to SNHU for sponsoring this video, and thank you for clicking on the link, because not only does that help support the channel, but it gives you the opportunity to learn how you can become part of the fast-growing industry of sports management. All right, so no score after one. We look like a team that hasn't played hockey in 4 days, in a good way. We've got our legs moving a lot. We was really skating around so fast early on. I thought we were going to hurt ourselves. We were flying all over the place. It's kind of settled down into what we expected here, a defensive game. Now, a couple of lineup mentions. Obviously, Marchand is with Bennett and Samoskevich. Looks good. He's plenty fast enough to keep up with those guys. So that's good. That's good. They've got Balinskis and Bornfoot together in the bottom pair now all week at practice. When I looked at the practice notes, it had been Balinskis with Schmidt, but I guess Maurice decided otherwise. Now, one interesting thing, which brings me to a question, is that because he inserted Marchand on the second line, he's left Boquist with Lundell and Luosterainen and Rodriguez on the bottom pair. Now, I suppose that is because that way you're only changing 2 lines instead of 3. I know that's the way Maurice likes to work things, but I'm really curious with that layout, who goes off the ice when Chucky comes back? Are we going to end up with a 4th line of Sturm, Boquist, and Rodriguez? Because then you would have Chucky and Marchand filling out those right winger spots. I would assume you're not going to take Rodriguez off the ice, right? We wouldn't do that. Now, the only other thing is the refs are not going to be calling it even Steven tonight. Now, I'm not a big ref complaint guy. Sturm gets called holdings for Stenlund. Stenlund was coming around. They called Sturm for holding. Kind of a weak call. Kind of a ticky-tack call. But okay, if that's how you're going to call it both ways. Sure enough, Lundell and Luosterainen get a shorthanded opportunity. Luosterainen gets kind of hooked. He couldn't get free, and no call. So it's going to be tight against us, and Utah is going to be able to do whatever the hell they want to do. Let's move on to the second period. All right, so 1-0 after 2. I think there's a spider. I don't want to make a move. All right, so it's 1-0 Panthers after 2. Sam Bennett on the first power play. We had 4 power plays in that period. Just Utah just doing everything. High sticking, too many men on the ice, holding the stick. But we only got a goal on the first one. Samoskevich to Barkov to Bennett, which has happened multiple times. My theory behind that is that Samoskevich does tend to shoot the puck a lot. So when he gets the puck, I'm noticing the teams are playing him. Whenever he gets the puck, they're sending a man towards him. So he's passing it to Barkov, who's getting it right to Bennett, and they just keep leaving Bennett alone. They just keep forgetting he's on the ice on the side of the net. That's at least twice that same play has happened. So good to go. Other than that, can't praise the goalie during the middle of the game. Utah's only got 9 shots on goal. That said, it's still only 1-0. Not in the mood for any hijinks here. Let's finish this up and get 2.
We are going to overtime!
Good enough. 1, 2, 2 points back in first place. And overtime from Marchand to Bennett. Finally, the puck goes in the back of the net. I mean, the chances just over and over and over again. It was a really good game. So, what we see on the ice, Panthers obviously look like a team that hadn't played in a few games, and I mean that in a good way. They had plenty of legs, plenty of energy.
Especially Marchand. Jeez, right? I was kind of joking at the beginning of the video. He's going to be a slow old man like Yager. He's got plenty of fresh legs, so we're good there. The power play was not spectacular. 1 of 6. We got the initial goal. I would have liked to see the second unit out there a little bit more. There's no one particular thing in the power play that was overly bad. We're moving the puck. We did get some chances. Just nobody's really wanting to take the. We could shoot the puck a little bit more. Like see Barkov pass just a little bit less. Same shit, different day. But we get the 2 points. Fourth line, third line doing their thing. Sturm really had a big game tonight. He looked good, and I don't think it was a weak call that they got him for holding on Stenlund. Defensively, Jones, Forsling, again, not bad. Everything looked good. I did see Jones fall asleep one time and lose his man, but he caught up to him. Schmidt was pretty good tonight. Mikkola was really involved. They got Mikkola for this stupid delay of game penalty because the Utah player had ended up back into the crease and Mikkola just kind of skated into him and it took the net off the moorings and they called Mikkola for that, which just these refs, I think they just wanted to hear themselves talk tonight. And the bottom pair, Belinska's born foot, didn't do anything stupid. No stupid turnovers. Nothing. You just didn't even hear their name. Perfect. That's what we want from those guys. Now, I guess Maurice said Kulikov will be back hopefully the last week of the season. So, I mean, it's not like there's much more time anyway, right? What was that? I wonder if I just ate a bug. So, yeah, there's 10 games left, so he'll be back within 4 or 5 games, whatever it's going to be. A couple of guys, Verhaeghe just... I got a better chance of being the Dolphins quarterback by the end of this season than I think Verhaeghe has to score another goal until the playoffs. It just won't go in. It won't go in. It's either right into the goaltender or wide or high or the stick breaks or he flubs the shot or the shot gets blocked. It just, puck won't do it. He had a chance in overtime. He thought, here it is. No. Didn't happen. And Rodriguez is in a little bit of a snake bit period as well, too. He's doing that thing where he gets lots of chances and not much happening. We could use Chucky back. We could use Ekblad back. We could use Kulikov back. But we'll take the 2 points. Utah was obviously in the second night of a back-to-back. Kind of disappointing that after a 4-day rest, we didn't just wipe the floor with them a little bit. But I think Maurice gets mad if we score more than 3 goals. I'm pretty sure that's what the problem is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So, we got the 2 points. We're back in first place for tonight. Whatever. We've got the head-to-head games. That's going to decide first place. We got to play the Leafs twice. Got to play Tampa. The last game of the season. The last game of the season for the Panthers is against Tampa on the second night of a back-to-back. We play the Rangers at home. And then we play Tampa on the road. Not like it's a long road trip. But that could decide everything, that game. Or nothing. Everything could be settled. Or that could decide first, second, third place. So, good luck to us. All right, that's going to do it for tonight. I will be live tomorrow at noon, even though it's a Saturday. I apologize for, not being live today with everything going on with Matthias and his dog. Real quick, for those of you still listening, the sponsor of this video, you guys know I've been talking about them. Best way to help the channel out is not just to click the link, but to fill out the form and then talk with them when they get a hold of you to discuss the possible courses and programs at the college. That's the best way you can help support the channel. If you do all 3 of those things, we're good. You follow what I'm saying? I'm sure you do. All right, that's going to do it for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow at noon. Doses.